besties, welcome to my channel. My name is Elvira, and yes, today is gonna be a different type of video. It's not gonna be my usual going out, living life kind of video. I thought I haven't really talked too much about my personal life, and I thought the best way to do that is introducing you guys to my cats. I have two cats. One is 2 years old now, and the other one is 3 or 4. I'm horrible with ages and birthdays. Sometimes I forget how old I am. Okay, now that I'm all done and ready, I can introduce you guys to my cats. So first, I'm gonna start with Lilo. Yes. Okay, guys, this is, I don't know if you can hear me. There you go. This is Lilo. Wanna say hi? The reason why me and my husband were gonna adopt a cat was because I was struggling a little bit at the time. I do have high functioning anxiety and depression. That's something I got diagnosed with a couple years back, but yeah, I thought at the time that I could have a pet that I could interact with, so that is why we adopted Lilo. We adopted Lilo from a shelter here in Vegas, and first my husband, yes, I have a husband, you guys will meet him soon. He saw her online because they posted like the available kittens that they had, and he thought her picture was really funny. I'll put it right here. She was kind of like hiding in the corner, not really standing out like the other cats, but she's slowly like went up to him, and he was like petting her, and he fell in love with her. He was able to grab her and hold her, so I was able to hold her as well, and I just started bawling. I started crying. I was like, this is my baby. This is my baby. She was purring a lot when we were holding her, and just like really nuzzled up into us. So we adopted her. She was very sweet kitten, very playful. She did have a couple like health issues at first, but quickly was able to resolve that. Shout out to Petco. They are amazing with Lilo. I think she's very comfortable with them because we never hear that there's issues with her, with like her shots or whatever they have to do with her. Sorry, I'm like looking around because she's like walking. She is very sassy now. She's not very cuddly anymore, but that's okay. I think she's kind of like moody now because me and my husband work a lot and we're barely home. So when we are home, we do try to like play with her and cuddle as much, but she's like, you've been away all day, no thanks. But we still love her, and she's wanting to get out, so let me get her out. What, baby? I'll get you out. Come here. I'll get you out. Oh, my mic. But see, she is not affectionate. She does not like to be held anymore. She was a baby. She loved it. She would even like cuddle up to my face. Like, I'll show you. But she used to be so cuddly, so like loving. But then she hit her like teenage years, and she was like, no thanks. I don't want that. She's very picky. She is a very picky eater. She likes expensive. She has expensive taste, just like her mama. Yeah, she likes duck treats a lot. So we give her like these ones. These are her favorite. I don't know if it'll focus, but it's the Tiki Cat Sticks with duck in creamy gravy. This is her favorite. But that's Lilo. She's a little sassy thing, but she does not get along with her brother, Eddie. So Eddie is our second cat, Eddie is older than Lilo. This is Eddie. Can you say hi? This is Eddie. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at that face. He does love being petted. He doesn't mind being carried. On his adoption profile. It did say he didn't like to be carried, but he doesn't seem to have an issue with us carrying him. So, but he is the complete opposite of Lilo. He is adorable. He is the cuddliest cat I've ever met. We got him from a local shelter as well. Shout out to Nevada SPCA. That is where we got Eddie. You guys have made this so easy to adopt him. I was a little nervous adopting a second cat because we weren't looking for a second cat. We liked going there just to play with the cats and just spend some time with the shelter animals because they need playtime too and they need a little company. We would just go there and play with them, but one day me and my husband were there and we walked into the room where Eddie was, and he was also hiding. He was hiding in his cat tree, and I was like, oh, he's so cute. He's really cute. So I slowly approached him because I didn't want to scare him, and he sniffed me, and then he immediately rubbed against my hand, and I was like, oh, my heart is melting. So I was petting him. He came out a little bit, but then my husband came closer and he kind of hid again. I was like, oh, he's so cute. Hopefully somebody adopts him. We left. A week later, I decided to go back and do my little play with the kittens and see what's going on there. And I realized he was still there. So I walked in. I tried to pet him and get a little closer. He allowed me to, so he was okay. But then he just kind of went back into his cat tree, and there are chairs in the room, so I sat down. I was on my phone just chilling, and he slowly came out and he just jumped onto my lap, and I was like, oh, hello there. So he jumped onto my lap and I started petting him, and his purrs were so loud. I was like, oh wow, you're really enjoying these pets. And then I kind of scratched him against his chin, and he just fell into my lap, belly up, and he was like, more please, more pets. And so I gave him more pets, and then it was almost time for the shelter to close. So I was like, oh, I really like this cat. He's very friendly, very loving. And then I was going on the website to see all his details and just his history. And while I was doing that, Eddie was rubbing against my face, all against my chest. He was just claiming me, and I was like, okay, this is a sign that he chose me. I didn't choose him, he chose me. So I went ahead, went home, talked to my husband. I was like, I cannot let this cat go to anybody else. I really want him. I want to give him the love that he deserves. So after talking for a little bit, my husband said, you know what? Yeah, let's get Eddie. Let's get him. He's perfect. So I woke up super early the next morning and went to the shelter. Luckily, nobody adopted him that day. So I went ahead and adopted him, and they gave me the full history on him. He was actually found on the street because the previous owner just dumped him. Unfortunately, they believe he was out in the streets for about 2 months before they were able to get him to a shelter, but he was abandoned 2 times. So this was like the recent one, but he was abandoned a previous time. So he has a rough history, and it breaks my heart every time thinking about it, but he is now obviously in a loving home. He loves it here. He loves it here. He also really loves these treats. Yeah, he's a great cat. He's the most perfect cat ever. In his description, it did say that he had experience with cats, so he's okay with Lilo. Genuinely, he is okay with Lilo. It's just Lilo is not very fond of him, so she does hiss when he gets too close. So we're still doing that little slow introduction kind of thing. So Eddie is in our room for now, and Lilo is out in her living room space. Yeah, Eddie, I could tell he just wants to play with Lilo, but Lilo does not want to play with him. So little by little, we're getting there. But yeah, that is Lilo and Eddie for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the little sneak peek into my life. And if you guys want more videos with Eddie and Lilo, please let me know. More than happy to make videos with my babies. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to give this a like and subscribe. Make sure to follow my Instagram for more inside of my personal life, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.